Back in 2008, March 1st was my 7th birthday, which is exciting in itself, but I mostly remember that day as the day that introduced me to the first Pokemon generation that I fell in love with, the Sinnoh region. YouTube! What's up, y'all? It's your boy Chuggatree, and yes, I am in the car, and I am on this ass webcam on my laptop, but fuck it. We're gonna go with this vibe. It feels a little grungy. But anyways, let's go back in time, shall we? Come on, Dialga. So on that day in 2008, my parents threw me a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. If you're not familiar with Chuck E. Cheese, it's just the arcade and playground for children. That was the spot to go to back then. That was the Dave & Buster's for little kids, basically. My parents threw me one when I turned 7. So picture this, man. I just came out the ticket blaster thing, which is just a tube with like a bunch of air, and they give you like 30 seconds to catch as many tickets. So I come out the tube and I see that one of my friends is about to leave, but before he left, he handed me a little gift bag. So obviously I took the bag. I put my hand in the bag and I took out a DS game, and that DS game was Pokemon Diamond, a brand new copy at that. You know, when you have like, you look at something and you're just like in awe and your eyes start sparkling, that's what happened. It being brand new was very important because a couple weeks back, my parents took me to GameStop to buy me Pokemon Pearl, and my parents would only buy me a used copy. I always picked the version where the legendary looks coolest to me, and that was Dialga for me, so I really wanted Diamond, but I couldn't get it, so I had to settle for Pearl. The thing about buying used copies though, is that there is a chance that there's a save file on it. So when I got it, the save file on Pokemon Pearl was already finished. They had all the gym badges, they had a good amount of hours, and it was already a playthrough file. And back then as a kid, I didn't know how to reset the game. I remember just running around in that person's save file and just doing whatever, basically like role playing. Sometimes I would hit new game in the beginning, but you know, if you start a game like that, you're not able to save it. So I would only play it for a couple hours, and then I would have to go back to the beginning, and like I would do that a couple times as well. So I put down the game pretty fast. I wasn't able to have my own experience. I actually still have that copy today. Unfortunately, it's naked now. So getting that brand new file of Pokemon Diamond was really exciting for me because now I can have my own save file. I went home that day, I played it immediately, and eventually I obviously beat the game with my stunning team of Infernape and Staraptor. Comment down below if you did that too. It was the first journey that I could ever call my own. I really fell in love with Sinnoh. I love the Pokemon in that region, especially every legendary. Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Darkrai, Azelf, etc. Y'all know. So as you know, I love shiny Pokemon. So fast forward a couple years later, I found out about shiny Pokemon, and it was always my dream to get all of the legendaries in Sinnoh shiny, especially the creation trio and their maker. I never really did a shiny hunt in Generation 4. So when BDSP came out in 2021, especially with the increased odds of 1 out of 4,096, I decided to start shiny hunting. Because as I said, I was a casual shiny hunter. I wasn't really pressed on like shiny hunting every Pokemon immediately. So I would just do it whenever I felt like it and whenever I had the free time. When BDSP came out, I bought both games knowing I wanted to hunt at least one starter and at least Dialga and Palkia. I didn't really care about finishing the game too fast, so I got my shiny Chimchar. Once we got to Dialga, I immediately started hunting. On June 7th, 2022, this happened. Shiny! Shiny! Oh my god! 1497. So as you can see here, I get the shiny and I turn away immediately because I'm in a Valorant match. Oh my, nah. I low-key want to leave this match just to catch it. Sheesh. Can't believe it. My first shiny legendary, like for real shiny legendary, not the gifted shiny. I recently watched Jon Stone's video where he got every shiny Sinnoh Pokemon, and he would show the legendaries in their respective areas and Legends Arceus, and it honestly looked really cool. So I'm gonna jack his swag real quick and do the same thing. Shout out him though. They look hella clean though. I got this 3 years ago and I'm still happy with it. Oh my god. But it does have another form. And there's Dialga in its origin form, or aka Sage, because I named it Sage for obvious reasons. Dang, the green looks so good. Hold on, man. Now that I have the God of Time shiny, there's just Palkia, Arceus, and Giratina next. So fast forward 2 years later, in 2024, I started making more content, shiny hunting more as I said. And in the month of October, I wanted to do shiny hunts that were Halloween themed. One of those targets, if you couldn't guess already, is the god of antimatter, Giratina. As y'all know, in Gen 4, Pokemon Platinum also came out, and Giratina was the cover art. And when that trailer came out, I was like, oh my god, I needed that game. And I begged my parents for it. The win condition for me to get Pokemon Platinum was to get at least a 95 average in school. I locked in school, I got that 95 average, I got my principal honors, and then right after I got my honors, I literally made my parents take me to GameStop. And Platinum was, oh my god, that is literally still to this day one of my favorite Pokemon games, and I really wanted to get Giratina shiny. So back to 2024, I shiny hunted Giratina as a Halloween themed Pokemon. You can also check that video out. But instead of hunting it in BDSP, because I high-key don't like doing resets on the Switch, you can blame Rotom for that, I decided to hunt it in Ultra Moon. So I found Giratina in a wormhole and started the hunt. So the interesting about this hunt was that I wanted to find it while watching a movie in the movie theater. And oh yeah, I also didn't have the shiny charm, so it's not increased odds, it's still modern odds. So the first movie I watched was Wild Robot, which by the way is a great movie. It's an animated film by DreamWorks about this robot who develops feelings and becomes a parental figure for this goose. It's a very slay movie. It can really make you feel something in your chest. If you like animated movies, that's a good one to watch. Anyways, I do some resets watching the movie. I unfortunately end up with nothing at the end of the movie. So the second movie I watched was called We Live in Time, which featured Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh. I don't know how to say her name. So this was just a romance comedy. It's low-key sad, I'm not gonna lie. This was a great movie, man. I can't lie, I love my romance movies. If you're into romance comedy, it's sad, I'm not gonna lie. You should watch that, man. You should watch that. It's slay. Anyways, I don't find Giratina during that movie also. So the next movie I watched is Piece by Piece, which is a Lego movie. And this movie is just a biopic of Pharrell, portrayed in Lego animation, which is pretty crazy. And I knew I had to watch this one because I love music. I love Legos. No brainer. Anyways, I unfortunately don't find Giratina there as well. The last movie I planned to watch that month was Venom: The Last Dance, the last Venom movie of the trilogy. If I did not find Giratina during this movie, I was gonna pause the Giratina hunt and hunt it the next Halloween. But luckily, as it was Venom's last dance, it was Giratina's last dance. Chat, you got the Venom dude, you got the popcorn. Hype. Let's get it. I actually couldn't believe I found this shiny in the theater. I was just doing resets as I usually do. I was watching the movie, I looked down at my DS, I see a blue silver Giratina, and I was like, I didn't even see a shine, and yo, my like, I felt my whole heart drop, and oh my god, that was a great feeling, man. We did go over odds. I did 5,736 resets over 4 movies, which I think is pretty good, to be honest. And this was my first shiny that I've ever found in the movie theater, and it's the only one I've found so far, but I am working on another one. Stay tuned. But anyways, this is easily my favorite Sinnoh legendary and my favorite Sinnoh legendary shiny, and honestly, this is top 5 shiny of all time in my opinion. Like, look at it, it's so clean. Let's take it to Legends Arceus, bro. Like, look at this, bro. By the gods. Still crazy I got this during Venom, bro. I can't believe I got this during Venom. Like, you cannot tell me this is not top 5, at least. Anyways, so after Halloween, we move on to the new year, 2025. In the shiny hunting community, a lot of people do shiny bingo cards in the beginning of the year. And basically, it's just a bunch of hunts that people want to do during the year and complete. Basically, just goals on a bingo list. So I decided to partake and make my own bingo list. The 2 Pokemon that made it onto the list is Palkia and Arceus. I told myself, yo, I already have Dialga, I have Giratina, I might as well complete my childhood dream this year. And those are actually the 2 hunts that I start with this year. So I decided to dual hunt Palkia and Arceus, thinking I was gonna get Palkia first so I could double hunt Arceus, but the god of all Pokemon had different plans. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple of resets before I go to the gym, so let's see how many we can do. I want to get me a shiny today, bro. Hydropie might be a better. Nah, my Kip is cool though. I don't know. Like, is there what is it called? Is there a Pokemon name that's better in German than in English? Oh my! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What the f***? I was dead ass just complaining! I didn't think today was the day! That does not. Yo, okay, let's just pass it rolling, bro. Okay, I don't even want to play. I don't even want to play. I don't want to play that game. I don't want to play that game. Oh my god. Let's go! Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god. 698 is crazy. What the fuck? Okay, let's see. It's timid, chat. It's timid. Oh my god, we got Dialga, Arceus. Now we just need Palkia, man. I honestly didn't expect to get Arceus under odds, as you can see. I'm honestly blessed. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Damn. Oh my god, Arceus looks so sleek in this game. Arceus Aura, Arceus Aura. Oh my god, I can't believe I got the god of Pokemon shiny too, bro. So I finished up that stream that day. I finished stream happy that I got my shiny Arceus. I decided to go play Val with a couple of my friends. As I said earlier also that I love to play Valorant and do resets on the side. So I did Palkia resets while playing Valorant that day. And I also thought it would be funny if I got Dialga and Palkia while playing Valorant. And this happened that day. Probably drop down. You have to wait 6 seconds. Oh my god! Shiny Palkia! Shiny Palkia! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh, I almost reset over it because I'm like, yo, wait. I was just staring at it and that shit look hella pink. 2 in 1 day? Yo, what? So yeah, I actually did get Palkia and Dialga playing Valorant. I don't think anyone else can say that but me. Now this is Palkia shiny. It is just pinker. It's aight. And here is the origin form. Little Pegasus vibe, bruh. I got every legendary under odds except for Giratina, obviously. Dialga at 1,497 resets. Arceus at 698 resets. And Palkia at 1,350 resets. I'm definitely not mad at the over odds for Giratina, man. Like, I've been extremely lucky this hunt. But finding Arceus and Palkia in the same day, I did not expect that would happen to me. I'm usually unlucky, but man, I'll take it. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. But getting all 4 of these shinies really fulfilled something in my heart that I cannot explain, man. It just me thinking about me getting those 4 shinies is just making me smile. Like, yo, it's really a childhood dream come true. This honestly makes me even more excited to hunt the rest of the Sinnoh legendaries. I'm honestly a really nostalgic person, and this scratches a certain itch that I could never itch before, and I'm glad I itched it today. Yo, that analogy is low-key weird, but you get what I'm saying. Man, I can't even just stop. I can't stop cheesing just thinking about this, man. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. Please. I need it. I need the subs. Comment down below your favorite legendary Pokemon or your favorite legendary shiny Pokemon. I'm curious to know. And with that, guys, stay safe, my friends. Besitos.